Don't be offended, but we all know carnivores are not really normal people. But that's not exactly what this video is about today. Stick around. I am Semi-Retired Bob. I talk about the carnivore diet, all things related to the carnivore diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. What you're watching is you're watching me walk. I know that doesn't seem really exciting, but if you consider the fact that 3 years ago, I couldn't do this. I could barely stand for a couple of minutes without severe pain, and now I'm out here walking every day, it gets just a bit more interesting. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. It means a lot to me that you spend, what in the world? It's like the dogs are having an argument back there. But now I've completely lost my train of thought. But yeah, if you're returning to the channel, welcome back. It means a lot to me that you spend just a few moments of your day with me. I would like to ask everyone to help me out just a little bit. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Drop down in the comments and say, "Hi, Bob." And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. All these things are absolutely free and help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. I am 62 years old, and I'm doing things I couldn't do when I was 40, like out here walking every day. But yeah, today is just a quick video. I'm not walking very far today because I did my first back-to-back shift at the miniature golf course, and I'm just a little on the tired side. I didn't sleep well Saturday night, and then got up early Sunday, went in, opened the course, and then had my live stream on Sunday. Oh, and before I get into today's topic, I do want to say thank you to Kismet, Feral Grandma. It happened so late in the stream, I didn't get a chance to thank her, but she jumped in and gave out 5 more free memberships to my channel. So hopefully those people enjoy their month of free membership and watch a few of my members only videos. But thanks Feral Granny. I really appreciate that. So what am I talking about? What's normal? I hear it all the time. I see questions, not so much on my channel, but in Facebook groups and other channels. You're forever seeing questions about, well, this is what my lab work looks like. Is that normal? You know, is my HDL right? Is my LDL right? How about my triglycerides? Or, you know, kidney tests. The list goes on and on and on. What is normal? Well, we have to realize that carnivore normal is not the same as standard American or standard Western diet normal. It's just not. You know, I always thought when you go to the doctor to get lab work done and they have those normal ranges on things, you know, I always envisioned a panel of scientists in long white lab coats with Bunsen burners and bubbling beakers and all that stuff, poring over the research to figure out what the normal range for some of these tests are. But that's not the case. If they want a new range for lab result X, they just call up all of their buddy doctors and say, "Hey, can you send me all the data from the last 30, 60, 90 days that you have from your patients on lab result X?" They get all that data, they plot it on a graph, which will usually make a nice bell curve. And right there at the thickest part of the bell curve, boom, they drop a line down through it and say, there it is. That's the middle of the normal range. Well, what are the odds that the majority of those people are eating a lion diet, a carnivore diet, or even a ketovore or a keto or a low carb diet? Not very good. So I don't think any of the normal lab results really apply to us. There is a little bit of an answer out there, though. A couple of years ago, Dr. Berry, along with Kim Howerton, wrote a book called Common Sense Labs. And they not only have the name of the lab and what they feel the normal should be, they also have codes that if your doctor doesn't know how to bill for them to make your insurance pay for them, you can just take that book with you. And it's got the billing codes in there as well. I own a copy of it. I haven't used it in a long time because I don't actually care what my labs are anymore. But I know a lot of you are still concerned about that stuff. So if you want a better guideline, then you'll find a link down in my description. It's just an Amazon link, so I might make a penny or two off of it if you end up ordering the book. But you don't have to use one of my links. Just search for Common Sense Labs by Dr. Berry and Kim Howerton and buy it from wherever. If you're one of these people that's still concerned about your lab work. Me personally, I'm not worried about it because I'm eating a carnivore diet, or as Dr. Berry would call it, the proper human diet. And wherever you fall on that scale, from lion diet to basic low carb, wherever you feel the best is probably the right diet for you. And while I'm not a doctor, I don't play one on TV, all I can give you is the advice or thoughts of an old retired truck driver. And my thoughts are, I don't worry about it. I feel better than I've felt in decades. And I'm confident that with how much I feel like, the last time I accidentally got into something that had seed oil in it about a year ago, I knew immediately that I'd eaten something I shouldn't. I'm confident that if something were to go horribly wrong, my body would tell me about it. So I just don't worry about lab work anymore because the labs are going to say what the labs are going to say. What am I going to do? Well, because this lab is out of whack, I'm going to go back to eating all the stuff that made me sick before. I'm not going to do that. And I would hope you wouldn't either. But again, this is a choice for you to make. Hopefully some of what I said today made a little bit of sense. That's what I've got for you today, folks. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I'll see you in the next one.